Hi all, this is Michael and this is
Matteo.
Yeah, we're in a bit of an awkward spot today. It's because it's raining and a lot, and there's no real way to sit anywhere else, so you're just gonna have to deal with us looking like this, but that's fine. Luckily, at least
the GoPro is waterproof.
Yeah, exactly. At least the GoPro is waterproof, so you guys are outside. Hi. Anyways, so what happened today, Matteo? We woke up. I made friends with an old American Chinese man that apparently knew a lot of stuff about me already, because Matteo had already made friends with him.
Yeah, I was talking to him last night, so I had no phone, so I was just talking to people.
Yeah, and the perks of having no phone. But you have a phone again now, right?
I have a phone again, yeah.
Progress. Only took all afternoon, I think. That's what rest days are for, fixing your phone, not for resting.
Well, no, I spent most of the day resting. I just went to fix it at like midnight or something.
Gotcha. Anyway, so then we got all up, we went out and got ready for a big long day of, what is it? Well, it's not that bad. It was 110k originally. Yeah. Now we'll get to why originally in a second. And we tried to hang out with the old Chinese dude.
Yeah.
But unfortunately...
Well, actually from Hong Kong.
Well, he's from Hong Kong, sorry. But he was unfortunately a bit slow for us because we had a lot of distance to do.
Yeah, he was only doing 30k or something.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, I remember our first pit stop was 25k in, and it was in Xi'an, which was where he was going to for the end of that day. So slightly different goals.
Exactly.
For the day. That's all it was. Anyway, so we started off.
But how did you feel in the morning? Were you like pumped? Like, were you rested? And
I was still a little sore, to be honest with you. My legs were like, you're giving us a moment to recover. So I wasn't like fully like, but I warmed up into it very well. You know what I mean? I warmed up into it very well. Yeah. How about you?
I feel actually very rested. I was pumped to do another 100k.
Sick.
I think obviously your bum is still gonna be sore. You know, there's still gonna be sore parts, but
I found out I'm a little red near my bum, unfortunately.
I haven't checked.
Sorry, guys.
So it's a bit hard to see.
Yeah. Anyways.
But so anyway, I was pretty happy to start another day, get more south in France.
Oh no, that I was really, really happy about, but I just needed a warm up, you know.
No, but I could feel the rest day really did its job. I didn't feel stiff. Like, if I think had completely rested without active recovery, I would have probably felt stiff in the muscles. Yeah. But I just felt light and ready to go.
Fair. No, for me, I think the first 10-15k I was warming up into it.
Yeah.
Then after that, really took stride. And today we started off with a lot of trails. Yeah. Well, no, did we start off with trails?
No, it was
we started off with River Road.
Eurovelo.
Yeah, which we really like the Eurovelo in general. But then, you know,
you can go quite fast on it as well, because you're not worried about cars.
Yeah, you can go kind of chill, relax. Matteo can text his friends on his phone, or whatever he does on his phone, I don't know. Yeah. And then we got to Xi'an, and we had a really good croissant and some really good baguettes.
The best baguettes I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, and Xi'an, really nice place.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. It was a bit quirky of a town.
Yeah, Matteo likes calling these towns around here eccentric.
Quirky? I think quirky is even a better word.
Quirky? Fair enough.
Yeah, like they're very unique. Like, especially the last one we saw. They're very unique to France, I think. Yeah,
they're not very structured at all, and you can tell they're... I don't know when they're from, but maybe not Gothic or anything like that, but just... There's a particular old style, and each town has like a time period you can tell it was built in, and it's just kind of stayed that way. But it wasn't built in a very structured or regular way. It was built kind of willy-nilly.
I don't think you'd find towns like this anywhere else in the world.
Probably not.
You know
Probably not. Yeah.
Like
maybe in movies or something, but not in real life. Yeah. Anyway, then we were leaving Xi'an, and we had to cross a bridge because we wanted to go to the bakery and stuff, but then the path it was taking us on took us, and it was a dead end. Well, it's not that it was a dead end, it's that we were supposed to turn left, and there was literally no possibility. Like, before we've been led astray and there was something there.
Yeah.
It's just it wasn't passable. This time there was nothing there, so we ended up adding, I think, just in that with the little detour in Gien, like 6 kilometers of detour, which was a little unfortunate, but also, you know, we get on, we felt pretty good, rested. I think what was interesting about the next 25k in particular was all of the trails we had to pass through. It was a lot of trails. They were decent trails, but it was still trails. So trails still are, you know, a little more intense, I guess.
I even got damaged. I got scraped.
Yeah.
I got blood all over my shoulder. It looked like
It's
I'd been
so
in battle.
dramatic. It's not true. He got a few
was a-
scratches on his hand.
There was a rose like branch, and
Yeah.
it completely cut me.
Down.
I mean, this was blood here.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But I survived.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was nice. I like the trails.
Then we even got onto the canal in that 25k, and we were following what was apparently a bass fishing route.
Yeah, I think there was fishing and very nice boats, river
Yeah,
boats.
there were some people that passed on a boat at one point, and they were like having lunch or something with their little wine while we were having lunch as well.
Yeah.
Very French, as you might think.
Yeah.
It's what you'd see in the movies, you know.
I think so. It was a beautiful place to have lunch, I think.
Oh, and we kept running into this German guy. It was hilarious.
Yeah, he kept like going ahead because we'd take a break for lunch or for
Yeah.
and then we'd meet him when we started cycling again.
Yeah, but
we
it was
met
funny
him-
because we started in the same campsite,
Yeah,
and we met him like 3 separate times.
yeah.
And we were taking different routes because he was just following the river,
yeah,
while we were kind of trying to take a bit more of a direct route because we had to go further.
yeah.
It was funny.
I think the first time we met him was during lunchtime,
Yeah,
and then we around the 75k break, so the next 25k.
yeah. When we were
stopped
looking for some
water,
water.
and we saw him at that town again,
Yeah.
and then we lost him.
Mm-mm.
He was so quick moving, so you lose him.
Yeah.
And then we kept going, and I think one
Then
of the
we'll-
highlights of the day, I think.
Yeah, which we'll get into.
Was it was so sunny. Like I got sunburnt again
Yeah.
today.
It was really sunny. It was really warm.
Yeah, really, really warm. That's why we got so much water.
Yeah, like way too warm.
10
as well.
minutes after we bought water,
Yeah.
we were heading into probably the biggest storm we've seen so far on the trip.
Absolutely. Like it was just dark grey everywhere in front of us.
We could see we're approaching a storm, but we just can't believe it because we're just so warm and so
Yeah, and
dehydrated.
we
and-
could see we were like legitimately like only a few minutes away,
Yeah.
but it was still warm.
Yeah. So anyway, we finally decided, as responsible people, Michael said, let's put on a jacket.
Yeah.
And so we did. And right as we were putting on our jacket, on the little bridge on top of, I guess, a little river,
Yeah.
the guy comes again.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny to think
Yeah,
about it
yeah,
back.
yeah.
It's like, and we were putting
And
on our
it
rain
starts
jackets,
to pour rain.
and it started
the
to pour,
moment
yeah.
we have our jacket on.
It started lashing.
It was literally, we were still standing there putting our jackets on.
Yeah, and so we had to go in a rush, and we could have like kept talking to the German guy, but we were like, it's lashing, raining, so we just like keep going, and we ended up going on a trail. I think he went another way. He wasn't
Yeah.
going as far as us.
No, he was only, I think he only had like a few more kilometers to do, like 5 or 6 or something. Meanwhile, we still had like 40 or something, 30 to do. And so we were just kind of like, you know, let's go ahead. We want to get there.
I think that was my favorite part of the cycling. Was like when
Yeah.
it was raining.
Yeah, but didn't you remember what happened when it was raining?
I know I just went on a new dimension. I just
Yeah, Matteo was like, "Oh, we have a break at the end of this, and it's raining," and it looked like he found a new gear.
Yeah.
Literally, I think we were going
At
like 5
at 80K.
kilometers, 5 kilometers per hour faster. I think that's how much faster we were going after that point.
I think it's like you don't want to be stuck in the rain, and you want to get to the other end of it. We never ended up getting to the other end of it, as you can see.
Yeah, well, we had a period where we were like, it seems that
stopped
it might,
raining. Yeah,
and then it didn't.
and then it didn't. But yeah, we just sped up. I think we did like the last 20k up to 100k pretty fast.
Yeah, exactly.
We
It
were
was
just in a
20K.
rhythm. You know, when you just want to like finish it, bang it out, and so you're
Yeah.
just like, let's just keep going.
I was looking at my watch, and we were averaging between 25 and 28 kilometers per hour, which
Yeah.
we usually do maybe 20, somewhere between 18 and 22.
Because like you got to think we're carrying heavy panniers. And then we're also I bought 6 bottles of water because that's how thirsty we were. And we thought we were in a desert.
Absolutely.
We were very wrong.
Very rainy desert.
Well, it wasn't raining then. It was only after we came out of the shop we still saw the storm.
True. And we followed the canal actually the whole way up until that point, which we failed to mention, which was very nice. Following the whole canal, because we followed the canal for like 50 kilometers.
the river was still next to us at that point, but we just
the river is still quite close to us. No. Follow the river a lot. We're following this river up until tomorrow, and then the beginning of the day after, I think. The first half of the day after or something.
It's definitely a nice place if you like cycling trips. We see a lot of
loads of people cycling. Yeah,
maybe
a lot of older people.
Not of our generation.
Yeah.
I think there was a one point
like maybe
today.
3 generations before. No, okay, 2 generations.
Yeah.
I don't know how generations work.
Well, 3 generations.
Like 60, 70 would be the younger ones.
Yeah. And I think one point today I was like, Mike, if I actually see like someone my age, I might get emotional. I just like, because we passed through so many towns.
I remember remember the supermarket where we got water.
Yeah.
We saw a girl and she looked like 20 or something,
Yeah,
and we're like, what? That's crazy.
People our age exist, and you gotta imagine you're cycling all day, and all we saw was deserted towns, no one,
and old people,
and a lot of very old people. You're like, we're like we at one point I was like, has an apocalypse happened? Like,
yeah, because there have been a few different periods where we've even passed through towns and there is nothing, no one, zero, not even like an open window.
Yeah. I think the most like out of this world moment, we were passing by this town called Belleville.
Yeah.
Which is right next to a nuclear plant. And it was, let's say, maybe a retiree town, like a lot of old people. It was very clean, put together.
Yeah, it was like a nice town.
Nice town, but very like...
but right in front of a nuclear plant, which is an interesting place to put up.
It was a bit apocalyptic.
Yeah. It felt like out of something like, you know, those dystopian futures, like the Hunger Games or something like that.
Yeah. It's definitely otherworldly to do this kind of trip, especially in this kind of area.
Yeah.
We were just...
Yeah, because we're not following a touristy route, right?
Not really, no.
We're just kind of going along our own route. But, set your own routes, people.
Yeah. Then we got to 100k. I think you were getting quite hungry. I ended up eating a little bit.
Yeah. We finished up at that.
Yeah. We still had 16k to go.
Yeah, but we kind of chilled.
And we've learned from the other days that it's better to just eat and then do the 16k.
Yeah, because we keep trying to, you know, we're like, it's only a few k left. Let's just power through it, and we arrive and we're exhausted. And now I think we're actually pretty energetic.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better.
Pretty early we arrived as well.
You're way earlier than usual.
Yeah, the last stretch was a bit hilly, but other than that it was grand.
Yeah.
We got to the town. I think I'll let you describe it. This town.
Oh, it's a bit eerie. It's a bit dodgy, to be honest with you.
I'd say creepy could be.
Creepy, because we were kind of coming in, and it's what's it called? It's kind of it's a stopping town. So it's for like truckers, and then there's like a casino, but everything's empty, but in this kind of abandoned way.
Yeah.
And so we're looking at the campsite, and I was like, well, let me check. Just because, you know, it's not that it's necessarily unsafe, it's just if there's something close by that's a little less dodgy, we might as well go for it. There's nothing.
I think the rain also adds to the mood, the clouds.
But it was also, it's like empty, and like you look everywhere and there's a graffiti, and it's just kind of, you can see it's like old office buildings, then there's the casino right here, and it's just a little dodgy.
I would say the campsite looks very nice.
Oh yeah, the campsite is perfect.
I think on a sunny day, like, it's a beautiful campsite.
Yeah, but like the thing is, its surroundings. The campsite itself is fine.
Yeah.
It even has a pool.
Yeah, so we set up our tents as quickly as possible.
Well, that was more because of the rain.
Yeah, it was raining while we set up our tents.
And we got lucky, we actually managed to get a tree where we can put our bikes under and keep them dry as well.
Yeah. So we'll probably get up early in the morning, I imagine, tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, also because we're going to bed early today, I think, because it's raining. So, like, what the hell are we going to do?
Hopefully it's sunny tomorrow.
As you can see, it's not exactly like there's much space in each one of our tents, so we can't just hang out.
Exactly. You want to play cards?
Yeah, exactly. Just give me a deck.
We're going to go to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, wish us luck in this town.
Yeah.
It's probably a beautiful town. just
We'll see. We'll see tomorrow because we haven't been through the town itself. We're kind of at the entrance of the town. Anyway, that's it from us today. Unless you have anything else.
nothing else. No?
All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for another. I can't remember exactly 100 something K because back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, we like to
Crazy
add
stuff.
more as we go
Yeah.
along.
Oh, also tomorrow, there's special news which I'm not going to give away today. I will see you guys tomorrow.